Welcome back. Let's put this in the ether. You know what? I get this thing that people keep saying to me that, oh, you're not this, that, and the third, so you wouldn't understand, right? Like you're not a single parent, so you wouldn't understand, right? Okay, I'm not a single parent, right? But I have the ability to observe your mistake, right? So by you doing all these mistakes, right? I can observe and learn from you and learn not to do it. Right? So that's what put me in a better position than you are. Right? I learned not to make the same mistakes as you did. Right? So if I view you looking at you and say all these stuff, I could say it. I could probably say, hey, I think you're doing something wrong because by my observation, I think that's not a good thing. Right? I don't have to be a single parent to know what's right from wrong. Right? I don't need to be a single parent to say that divorcing is not the right directions. I don't need to be a single parent to say that I'm putting myself in a disadvantage if I'm a divorced single parent who try to date, right? I don't need to be that because I know by common sense that's not a good thing to do, right? That's the thing, right? You don't need to be a single parent to have common sense, right? You see, it's basically common sense. Like, it's not conducive, but you're setting yourself up for failure, right? If you understand that concept, you know what to do, what not to do, what not to pursue, what to pursue, right? It's just common sense, right? I know it's not a good thing to sleep around with a lot of men. If I was a female, right? Because men don't appreciate it when women have a high body count. That's just common sense. When it comes to high body counts, come from chance of getting something, right? Because getting some STIs, STDs, all that stuff. That's what it comes with high body count. I know it's not a good idea to sleep around with a lot of men because you might get pregnant. When it comes to pregnancy, you have a kid and you have to involve all these elements as well. Now you're bringing more responsibility to your life. You don't have to be a single parent to realize that it takes a lot of responsibility to take care of a kid, right? Right. So they make this false claims, false argument that you might not understand because you're not this, that, and third. You know what? I might not be that, but I know what's right and wrong, and I know what's not to do to put myself in that position. Right. By you failing to understand by putting yourself in that position, it shows you are very negligent and your decision making is very poor. Right. I understand what's poor decision, what's not a poor decisions. All right. Sure, I understand people make mistakes. Some people might not have the ability to understand things. People might not brought up on a certain upbringing. Yeah, I understand that. Right. But it's not hard to have common sense. It's not hard. You just look at what people are doing and you add 2 plus 2 together. Right. I know some people are bad at math, but you know what? Just use your brain and look at what people are doing mistakenly. Look at their mistakes and learn from them. Not do the same mistakes as they're doing. Right? You know it's bad, so what's stopping you from not doing it? Right? It's only yourself. So if you put yourself in this position, you got nobody else to blame but yourself. People are gonna have opinions. You can't stop people from having opinions, right? Like you put something online and expect people not to say anything. Like first of all, you put it on a public platform, and of course people are gonna say something, right? You don't want men to judge you and your kid because you're a single mother putting yourself out there. You put it out there, of course people are going to say something, right? Of course people are going to not condone a certain activity because some people understand that it's not conducive to your lifestyle. It's not crucial. It's not productive. It's unproductive. It's the opposite of it. It's the antithesis of productions, right? So to say that, just try to invalidate people because they're not this, right? The reason why they're not that because they understand the consequences of it, right? The reason they're not a single parent because they understand the consequences of coming with a single parent. That's why they're not a single parent, right? They didn't do the same thing that they're doing because they understand the consequences and accountability. This is what happened, right? This is what happened when you take accountability out of people, right? It leads them to not think about the consequences, right? And that's what happened. People need to take accountability. If people don't take accountability, they will not learn from the consequences, right? I might not understand it. I do understand consequences and repercussions, right? I understand what's a hot stove. I understand when people tell me not to touch a hot stove. I'll burn. You gotta be a real idiot. Some people need to learn the hard way. That's what I'm saying. Some people they're learning the hard way big time, right? I like to learn the easy way. I don't like to learn the hard way. I don't like to take the hard way into things. I don't like to make my life a little harder than what it is, right? So I listen to people who had experiences. I listen to them and I apply to my real life. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, this person told me not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because a lot of people told me that that's not right. Right? So I'm gonna listen to all these people. I just don't listen to one people. If I pick up a pattern of multiple people tell me it's not a good thing, I'm gonna take it as that multiple people can't be wrong, right? Multiple people said, "Oh, it's not a good idea to date a single mother." Okay, I'm gonna take that to account. I'm gonna notice a pattern, right? I'm gonna be logical, right? I'm being logical. There's a large amount of people that's telling me the same thing, right? Okay, I'm put that apply. All right, I'm not gonna get a girl pregnant at a certain age because it's gonna put me at disadvantages and it's preventing me from pursuing my goal. All right, cool. I'll get that. But some reason people don't learn like that. Regardless of people tell them, I do what I want, not realizing the consequences. I do what I want. Okay, you can do what you want. Go ahead, have a kid. And then it's they learn it the hard way. They learn the hard way. They choose the hard way out. Instead of learning from wise people, this is not conducive to you. This is not good, right? For some reason, right? People are telling you. This is what I hate with most. When people give you advice and they don't take it, right? It's like, why even ask for my advice, right? And you don't have to take my advice. I mean, I'm just making people who want to take it. I mean, if you want to take it, fine. If you don't want to take it, what do I care, right? I'm just a guy on the internet saying things off the top of my head. Who cares, man? But I'm just saying, like, people like to say this. Oh, you won't understand. I might not understand, but I understand logic. Sometimes, I mean, at times I understand logic. I understand right from wrong, right? I understand 2 plus 2 equals 4. I understand that guys cannot get pregnant. I understand that there's only two genders. I understand that. I can understand facts, but some people can't understand that. They're deranged, delusional, lost. Those people out there, they're just lost to me. All right, the logic, the common sense is out the window for those people. Right, to say that I need to be somebody in order to understand. Yeah, I don't have to understand that having a kid is a hard thing. This is why I don't have kids. Right. This is why I don't have kids out of wedlock. I understand it's hard. Right? I listen to people. I see people videos every day saying it's not easy being a single parent. Then I take their word for it. I'm like, damn, it is not easy being a single parent. I might as well not be a parent right now, right? I gotta tell myself when am I ready to do so, right? It's not easy to be a single parent while dating to say, oh damn, okay, I know I won't be a single parent. Oh, it's not easy to date in your you know in the old age. It's not easy this and that and third, etc. Right? Whatever your claim is, right? I take that into account, right? People don't put. Well, I could be wrong, but anyway, um, I'm have to be in your position to make me understand where you're coming from. You already showing me how difficult it is, right? I learned from your doing, right? I learn from what I see. You gotta be stupid not to learn from what you see. I learned that you are having a tough time. Thereby, I make my decision based on your experiences. That is not a good thing. Thereby, I'm not gonna do it, right? But some people have to learn it the hard way. They have to do it for them to learn. I'm the type of guy who you tell me don't touch the stove that is hot, right? I will listen to you. I'm not gonna touch the stove, right? Because I see you turn on I see you turn on the knob. I see fire coming from the stove, and I understand that fire is hot. So thereby, I use logic and reason and say, okay, he got the stove on. There's fire lit on the pot, right? Thereby, when fire is lit on the pot, thereby fire is hot. Fire equals hot. So it's fire lit on the stove and the pot. So if fire equals hot, I'm not gonna touch the pot because I understand the logic between fire and pot and metal. It's gonna burn. For some reason, some people don't understand that. They have to learn the hard way. They have to touch it to realize that. They have to experience it for themselves to realize that. For them to understand that the stove is hot. The pot is hot. Don't touch it. Right. So that's why I mean, for sometimes you don't have to be in that position for you to understand that it's not a good idea. You don't have to. I don't have to be a single parent to realize that it's not easy. This is why I don't choose to be a single parent. Right. This is why I don't go fornicate willy nilly. I don't go fornicate with people I don't like. I don't make reckless decisions in life. But on that note, guys, let me know what you think. You think that you have to be that person in order to stand them or whatever it is they claim to be? But let me know if you agree. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. And as always, peace and blessings.